What up, y'all? Man, let's get into some movie news. Yo, on Monday, we had quite a few things kind of sprinkled and drop in the air. In this video, we're going to talk about Street Fighter casting, Damson Idris' new role, and more Blade news, drama, rumors, whatever you want to call it. Let's get into it.
I talk movies and Marvel, TV shows, rumors, money, and drama. Game of Thrones, universe, and rice too. Vampires, horror, I got you. Subscribe to my page, come roll with me. If you like movies, follow, she dreads me. Movies, follow, she dreads me.
Now, this Street Fighter movie has been very interesting. A few months ago, they came out and said, look, the movie is shelved. It's put to the side. We're not really working on it anymore. And then the very next week, a bunch of casting announcements just started popping out everywhere. So, the most recent casting announcement for the Street Fighter movie is going to be Chun-Li, and she's going to be played by Callina Liang. Callina, if I got your name wrong, girl, don't fault me, okay? Also, there's rumors that the rapper 50 Cent may be in talks to play Balrog. I mean, yeah, they should keep looking. Look a little bit more. Look a little bit more. Look, I'm not against 50 Cent playing this role, but why are they even looking at 50 Cent? 50, ain't you a producer? Ain't you an executive? You know what? Let me stop. Ain't nothing wrong with a producer or an executive wanting to be all in the videos. You know what I'm saying? 50, if you want to keep being an actor, okay, I ain't gonna hate on it. But Street Fighter people, I think y'all should keep searching a little bit harder for someone to play Balrog. And if you can't find nobody, then we'll rock with 50. But I think y'all should look a little bit more. Now, there was some rumors, loose rumors, that Jonathan Majors may have been circling this role. I don't know if at this point he'd still want to do it because he's already done Creed. He's doing 52 blocks. And it's like, do you want to play another boxer or fighter again? Who knows? The rest of the rumored cast is going to be Noah Centineo and Andrew Koji are set to play Ken and Ryu. I don't know if this is legit, but I'm seeing that Jason Momoa may be playing Blanca. Roman Reigns is Ian Akuma, and Orville Peck may be Vega. We're going to keep this in rumor territory for right now, so y'all don't hold me to it. But we know for sure the actress for Chun-Li and Ryu and Ken are officially, like, that's official. That came out by deadline. Balrog, Blanca, Akuma, and Vega. I don't know if that's legit. That might still be up in the air a little bit. Okay, we'll circle back to it. Next up, Damson Idris. Damson's been in the news for the past 2 weeks. But he's set to play Miles Davis in a new movie that's coming out. I tweeted about this about a month ago and forgot to do a video on it, but it's getting ready to go into production pretty soon. Mick Jagger is producing this film called Miles and Juliet, and it follows Miles Davis as he travels to Paris. He falls in love with Juliet Greco, played by Anna Maria. And y'all, I've seen a few people kind of upset about this Damson Idris casting. You know, people are getting a little upset that all these British actors are coming over here and taking the job.
They took our jobs.
They feel like we let Cynthia play Harriet Tubman, and now Damson is playing Miles Davis. The people is upset. I'm not mad, but the people mad, y'all. I'm just telling you what I see, okay? The people are not happy about Damson Idris playing Miles Davis. They're saying they should have found somebody, a Black American, to play this role, all right? In other news, man, congrats to Damson. Right now, he's being teed up for F1 that's coming out this week. I was supposed to go to the screener tonight. I didn't go. He's also going to be Prince Anon in Children of Blood and Bone. That is the role I'm most excited for Damson Idris. 1,000%. I hope that movie has a budget, and I hope that movie turns out pretty good, but I think you're going to be able to see Damson really flex his acting chops a little bit when he plays Prince Anon, a very conflicted character in the books of Children of Blood and Bone. I'm excited for that. And finally, he's going to be in the movie Miles and Juliet. So yeah, that's all my Damson Idris news that's floating around out here. All right, Blade. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the original writer of the Blade trilogy, first movies with Wesley, he said he personally reached out to Marvel and said, yo, what the heck is going on with this Blade movie? Like, why can't y'all get a script together? Why can't y'all keep a director? Like, what's going on? This man said, I don't even like superhero movies too much, okay? But I'm willing to come work on this script so y'all can get this Blade movie out. Like, what's going on? He said Marvel told him, look, we don't need your help. Thank you. Thank you for reaching out. We don't need it. We got it squared away. We're locked in on this Blade script. We're ready to go. And then a few months later, we all found out that the movie was removed off the slate. So they don't have a script and it ain't ready to go, okay? We fast forward into last night. Mahershala Ali is at the premiere for Jurassic Park, and he was asked about the status of Blade, and he said, listen, I'm ready. Y'all call Marvel. Get Marvel on the phone because I'm ready to go, okay?
When will you start filming Blade?
Call Marvel. I'm ready. Let them know I'm ready.
He's saying, I'm not the holdup. Marvel is. I like when actors are petty like this. Because listen, he's pretty much saying the ball is in their court. I'm ready to go. I've been ready to go. I just want this thing to be right. Listen, the whole Blade debacle is just embarrassing on so many levels. Like, Ryan Coogler courted the talent from Blade, added it to his Sinners movie, and got it done within a year. It's crazy. And this is why I'm always going to root for Black directors and executives, because those people working on Blade would have been out of a job. But you got Ryan Coogler working on his film, and he said, hey, man, y'all come over here and parlay with me. We finna get it done. You know what I'm saying? So he pulled Ruth Carter, Delroy Lindo, some other people from behind the scenes. They went in, started filming Sinners. I kid you not. They started filming May of last year, May of last year in New Orleans. They was wrapped by July. It was done. And the movie hit theaters next year. It's like, what? Why can't they do that for Blade? Now, Bo DeMaio, who worked on Moon Knight. He also was the showrunner, executive producer for X-Men 97. They also tapped him to help get the Blade script together. He came out a couple days ago and just talked about some of the things they were experiencing trying to get Blade together. And in so many words, he just said, hey, it felt like the executives just did not understand Mahershala's vision and ideas about Blade. It sounded like Bo was 100% behind Mahershala. Like, yes, I see it. Let's get it done. He said Mahershala had this idea of course, like we all heard, it was going to be a period piece. He wanted to have like some maybe poetry and spoken word to really bring out what Blade was feeling. And say when Mahershala got off the Zoom call, say the executives making jokes like, oh, they finna make a rap Blade. Like, and I'm only talking about this because Bo done put it out there. So if Bo put it out there, I'm going to talk about it now. So it sounds like they wasn't taking Mahershala serious. They wasn't taking his vision serious. And what's crazy about this whole Blade versus Sinners conversation is, okay, y'all didn't do the period piece idea of Blade that Mahershala was kind of tossing around. So y'all dropped the ball on Blade. But then Disney, y'all had the ability to get Sinners from Ryan Coogler, and y'all didn't play ball with him either. Now, I'm mad at Disney for not playing ball because Ryan Coogler did have some very aggressive terms with that Sinners movie. He wanted ownership from top to bottom. He got first off top from the box office. He requested a pretty large budget for an original horror film. So I can understand Disney being a little afraid to kind of gamble with $90 million. I'm not hating on Disney for that now, but dang, y'all lost Blade and Sinners. I know a few studios are probably upset that they did not roll the dice on that movie. They let Warner Brothers take the gamble and it paid off. But Blade, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. I've heard that there were so many different ideas like being fleshed around. And I just have to put a disclaimer. This did not come from Bo. I know a couple of people who's working on that Blade project. I heard it went from being a period piece to present day. They was even going to be in like different countries. I've heard about some of the weapons and the vehicles that was going to be in the film. Yo, I heard some good ideas that they were cooking up. And everybody that I talked to about Blade, there's this weird disconnect of people like, I just don't know what happened. So I don't know who pulled the plug on Blade. And it seems like nobody knows. And I don't want to say pull the plug like it's completely over. I think this Blade movie, I think Blade is coming. I don't know who made that call. Was it Kevin Feige? I don't know. That's one thing I don't know. But if it was Kevin Feige, I mean Kevin. Kevin is looking a little, I don't know. We don't got Blade. We don't got Armor Wars. Secret Invasion was done not well. It's I don't know, Kevin. I don't know. But do y'all think Blade will ever see the light of day? How do y'all feel about 50 Cent being cast in Street Fighter? And are y'all cool with Damson Idris playing Miles Davis, even though he's a Brit? Leave your comments below. Thanks for hanging out with me. Peace.
I talk movies and Marvel, TV shows, rumors, money and drama, Game of Thrones universe and rights to vampires, horror. I got you. Subscribe to my page. Come roll with me if you like movies. Follow She Dread.